Hi everyone, my name is Michael and we're going to draw the Conservatory of Flowers today, and I have a really easy way of drawing this thing. All you need is a piece of paper, a sketchbook maybe, a pencil. This one's a 6B pencil, and a eraser maybe. Don't necessarily even need an eraser if you don't want to. And the way that we're going to do this is to break this thing down into simple shapes. And those simple shapes are triangles, circles, although there aren't a lot of circles in this. There's a lot of half circles. See this dome? Pretty much a half circle. And squares or rectangles. Right? Half a square is a rectangle. So we've got all these big, beautiful shapes in this building. You notice that it's basically one big rectangle at the base, a second rectangle stacked on top with some rounded edges, a third rectangle, which is a little bit smaller, which is underneath the dome, which is a half circle, and then this beautiful little filigree at the top. So we're gonna start from the top and work our way down. So let's just get right into it. So I want to make sure I leave plenty of room on my page for all the shapes that need to happen. So I'm going to make quick indications of where the filigree goes, where the dome is going to live. So I'm just drawing just a really rough half circle. And again, like, I can go back and change any of this. It doesn't matter. If I feel like I'm getting it wrong, I just draw another line. So here's that rectangle, right? The second rectangle. The third rectangle at the base. I'm not going for exactness here. I feel like drawings are way more interesting when they are done by a human and not by a computer. So if it looks like there's a human hand in there, I really like the drawing. So that means making mistakes. So it's okay if your drawing doesn't look like mine. It's okay if your drawing doesn't even look like the building. The important thing is just to draw. So let's draw. So I'm just drawing some triangles. Again, triangles, circles, and squares, right? Drawing some triangles for the top of the building. I'm drawing a half circle for the dome. I'm drawing a rectangle directly underneath the dome. I'm drawing another rectangle here, but I'm going to round off the corners. See how the corners of the rectangle here go whoop, they go down like that. Whoop. So let's do that. I like to keep my photo handy. I keep it close by, but I'm not worried about measuring or any of that. There are people who do that really beautifully, but that's not what we're after. All right, so then in front, this bit here, the entryway, there is a window up top that kind of lives inside this rectangle here in the very middle. There is another window here that is sort of above the doorway, and then there's another awning that looks like a giant triangle sort of behind this one. So let's just break it down into shapes. And you notice there's this is a line perfectly down the middle of the building. So if this is the center line of the building, you can see that the windows all line up with the filigree at the top. So that's a good guide just to use for your eye. So triangle, square, triangle. Let's see, where do you go? Another triangle, like that. Another triangle, square, and rectangle here. And there's sort of a window within the window, so I'm already starting to get into detail here, but it's most important when I do a drawing like this to do big shapes first and then do the little shapes. And now I'm actually seeing that the dome is a slightly different shape. So I can go make some adjustments and erase a little bit. But it doesn't really matter. I think your drawing is going to be really beautiful, and I hope you share your drawings with us. I think there is an art contest happening through the park that we're going to be involved with. So I really hope you share your drawings with us. I can't wait to see what you draw from the park. So see how this line and this line are kind of the same, and this line and this line are kind of the same. So I'm kind of getting more into some detail in the roof. And then that line goes all the way down to the base. So let's follow it down. And there you have it. That's pretty much the whole building. It does go off to the edge here. So let's draw the sides. And then there's some little details over here. Another rectangle, another triangle, another rectangle, another triangle. So I'm gonna speed up the camera, but I'm just gonna sit and draw some of the details here for fun. But this is pretty much the whole building, just being drawn, just using triangles, circles, and squares.